Hello and welcome everyone, I'm James Rose and this is Amazing Cultivation Simulator. This is my second series. I finished the first one maybe a bit, I was going to use the word prematurely, it wasn't premature. I finished the first one a bit abruptly. That's because I have been playing a lot in my own time. I feel I can make a better series now that I know I'm doing more, especially in the early stages of the game. Still haven't got a clue I'm doing in the late game, but that's partly what this series is for. To try and get past what I would consider, or from what I've read anyway, what the early stages of the game are. So the goal of this series will be to kill the Flood Dragon, which is the first kind of boss you encounter in the game. I think at this point I've got the better part of 200 hours in the game, but I have a bad habit in these kind of games of restarting a lot. So I've never actually reached the Flood Dragon. So the goal of this series will be to actually get to the Flood Dragon and kill it. So for that, we better get started, eh? So we'll be doing Classic, we're doing it on Immortal, because why play a game if you don't lose, if you get wiped out? I'm not going to put any tribulations on. I was thinking maybe we'll see where I am when we get to the dragon. The next one I kind of want to try with some tribulations. We could at least try with all the tribulations that don't involve things attacking you at regular intervals. That would certainly not be a bad idea. I don't think that having either of these start on the map is of particular help. We were in plains last time. I definitely don't want to do wetland if the goal is to kill the dragon, because it's a flood dragon. It benefits from the warmth. Kind of want to go with canyon. Or forest would also be good. I kind of want to do a lot of farming. I kind of feel like there will be plenty of places to farm in a forest. Let's go with forest. It's something a bit different. And then, what have I not tried here? I haven't tried this. I've tried a few of these, just seeing what they do. Most of them aren't that important. I haven't tried the Yin Yang Stellet? The Yin Yang thingamabobajig though, so we will be doing that one. Map size large, there's only benefits from increasing that. I can't change any of these because we're on Immortal, and so let's go. Now, last time, if I remember correctly, I should probably have checked. But it doesn't matter that much. Last time I'm pretty sure I didn't I did actually use the randomize feature probably, so I purposely just got a random character and stuck with them. This time when we are creating our characters, I'm still going to use the randomize feature, but we're just going to click through a few of them and just try and get some reasonable characters to start off with. So we'll be starting with all humans. So first off, we want to get somebody with half decent key sense and stats, I think. In fact, what I'm going to do, guys, I'd like to do this for a few minutes, and that wouldn't make for a good video. So what I'll do, I'll put a cut here, and then in a moment when I found some good characters, I'll come back to you. So for you, I'll see you in a second. Okay, so these are our characters. We have King Arthur. Now, it's always been King Arthur's dream to one day slay a dragon. As a young fat kid, everyone told him it couldn't be done, but when he discovered cultivation, he realised that despite being a withdrawn little fat kid, he could one day have the strength to actually slay a dragon. And so this is King Arthur's goal. Unfortunately for him, the Tai sect that he joined was destroyed, but that hasn't put him off. He's going to keep going, and we're going to help him do it. So, the other characters I rolled are Morgan Le Fay, or just Morgan Fay here, because the game doesn't like me putting spaces in, and just having it as a single word didn't look quite right. And we have Lady Lake here. So, King Arthur is a fairly well-rounded character. He's got reasonable key sense. Same thing with Morgan here. She's less well-rounded, but her stats go well into the metal lore, so we will probably have her do that. And she has got good battle and good key sense, so she will be our defender in the early game. And then we have Lady Lake here, who has good crafting, good medicine, and also good farming, so I guess she'll be useful when she's not actually crafting as well. And so she will be making us a magical sword which we will use to slay said dragon. Okay, so we've got our perk points. I'm going to stick Casual Cultivator on for Arthur. So he is very good all over the place now. Looks a bit poor, but 5 will do. And that leaves us with 2 points. It's a shame you can't boost luck any further. Let's see, what are his weakest thing is his perception. So I'd like to boost that further if I can. Yes, builder, and that gives us more starting building materials, which is a nice thing to start with. Cool, so Arthur is just all round great now. When we boost him with drugs later, because drugs make you stronger, kids, he will be an amazing cultivator no matter what law we give him, which is what I've been aiming for here. In fact, apart from, I don't know how many actually require luck. I don't think any of the laws require a luck higher than 5. So he should be, no matter what law we start with, because we'll be getting a random law here because I haven't selected one. He should be able to cultivate it with decent ability. If we don't start with either the fire or the sunflower law here, which will make his penis fall off, if we don't start with one of these, I'll probably be rebirthing him and having it make it. Actually, unless we start with metal. If we start with metal, I'll just give it straight to Morgan. I'll probably rebirth him and switch him to one of these because we need to be either fire or earth to be able to collect some of the items we need early game to make the cultivators better. So let's go with that. Now, I've completely lost track of how long I've actually been recorded such that I can show you, because I got distracted. Okay, we have the water law, 16 supreme steps. He can definitely cultivate that with a decent ability. And do we just go straight away? I quite like using the forming pill later. But in this case, let's not waste any time, and we're going to grab the forming pill straight away, I think. We also have a box here. Can somebody open that, please, so that it's not in the way of the axe? So we'll get him to a cultivator straight away, and we'll go and collect the stuff from the Tai Sect. And what else do we need to do in the meantime? We need... is it even worth us building a fire? We're definitely going to need... Oh no, we have tons... Oh yeah, I started with the extra building materials. So I might just start exploring straight off. I'm trying to think if there's anything that's worth these two doing. I don't think it's worth them starting to build. Actually, we could smash this down, and then we can start building rooms using some of these marble blocks. Yeah, so we'll do that. So let's unpause. There we go. And now Arthur can be promoted. He has 162% match because we boosted his stats out of the ass. So he can go with that. And our immortal friend has turned up to defend us. Don't worry, mate. I don't actually need you. What I do need... Hey, no, I no... oh, I bet Morgan Fay here isn't set as a builder. In fact, the only person set as a builder is Arthur. So let's set both of them to build. Everyone's actually good at healing. You can chef, you can hunt. That's fine. Farming, fine. I think everyone should be allowed to log. And this is all fine. I do want Morgan Fay set to work hard. Doesn't matter so much with Lady Lake because we won't be promoting her. At least not anytime soon. Maybe later we'll promote her. Oh, excellent. We got some... Did somebody pick up the axe? Oh, you picked up the axe. You can just drop that because you're not going to need it. We'll get the campfire built. Ooh. I've never cultivated the 16 Supreme Steps before, so that was an achievement. And we also got a achievement for doing it with 150%, because King Arthur here is a monster. Now, we will... what are we going to be? I think the Dragon Slaying Sect will do. We can always change it later, I believe. This also sounds very much like something out of an actual light novel. Dragon Slaying Sect. Lovely. We need a leader. Where was that? Is it Sect structure? Here we go. I can only select King Arthur. He has a huge charisma bonus though, so that's fine. And now we need to send... Oh, is there something we're missing? Oh, nobody's set to mine now. There we go. And we want to send King Arthur over here. And because we've started with these... because we've started with the extra building materials, it doesn't matter so much. But what I want to do is just... it doesn't matter so much that we go and immediately grab resources. I want that like that. And we'll just expand this building as is necessary as we get more people later on. Cool, that's one room, and then we also need a room for Arthur. So I think I want to rebirth him. Do we have the rebirth pill yet? We don't. We'll get that a bit later. For now, I guess we can always rebuild his room later. We'll just build him a little room here for now. How good it is doesn't matter, because we will just rebuild it once we've explored a bit of the map. Oops. And have found a good place for him to cultivate. Got the metal right? Yeah. Cool. So that's 2 rooms. What else do we need? Probably just want to get them built first. So let's speed time up. Are they both set to build? They are set to build. So they should be getting that done now while Arthur's away. Oh god, there's a whole pack of tigers here. Why is there a pack of tigers? I know we're in the woods, but this seems a bit overkill. What I can also do when Arthur comes back is use him to just explore the whole map. We're going to have an overabundance of wood on this map. Oh yeah, we also need to find where our special building is that we started with. We can search this body, seeing as it's right here. Can't see anything else nearby. We will need a crafting table sooner rather than later. I think I'll just put that over here. Morgan, you are really good at fighting, so I'm going to have you come and grab this spear, just in case we get attacked by anything. Because we'll send Morgan off to fight each of the animals first. She has a huge battle skill, wherever it is. Yeah, so she should actually be fairly good at that. We'll get these sorted first. The next thing we are going to need... Have we got room for this? We need to cut down some of these trees. So here is a reasonable place to put it. I can't actually see what I'm doing because we haven't explored enough of the map. Come and like clear out over here. Cool, so let's assign the lady and Morgan over here. Arthur isn't there yet. You need a tool for chopping. In fact, yeah, you stop doing that. And until we have you a actual chopping tool, we won't have you doing that. Should be a waste of time when there's other things that need doing. Did she just sweep something up? Definitely more needs doing than sweeping the floor. Come on, lady, get on with it. Cool, Arthur has arrived. And we can enter here, and now we can go find the sect, because if you go to the gate before the event pops, you can go to the sect early, which is a lovely little thing. Just need to be careful when we go down this way, we don't run into any nasty beasties. Because Arthur currently has a whole 33 key. And that definitely isn't enough for him to kill anything. So we need to stick to this path, otherwise he might suffer an accident we can't afford at this point in the game. There we go, found the location. Now, is there anything that's worth him getting while we're here? What we could actually do, and what we should do, is just see if any of these people are worth recruiting. So what I'm looking for here are people with high social and battle. You have a reasonable stats. Your key sense is bad though. I want high social and battle. I want anyone with good key sense and general stats. And I think that's all I'm really looking for at the moment. Let's just explore this whole area so that we can make sure we're actually finding everyone. Although these people tend to have an issue, they tend to wander into where the nasty beastie is, so we can't get them if they go over there. Because I noticed demon beasts don't attack normal people. Okay, I think we can see everyone now. Oh, you have really good social. 13, that's not bad. It's not great either, though. If they also had good battle, oh, this person would be reasonable. Oh, you have good construction. We have nobody with good construction right now. You're not going to be useful later, but you're not a bad outer disciple. Can I possibly recruit you? Okay, cool. So this is the thing. Early on in the game, if it doesn't want you recruiting people, it'll only give you 1 point each time, which makes this really tedious. So it doesn't want us recruiting people yet, so we will just leave. But there's 1 or 2 people there that her, I think, she's all right because she has skills we don't have. Okay, so this room is about done. They seem to be okay that this is actually a room, even though it's missing a corner. You need to get off of Arthur's bed when he comes back so we can assign it to him. Also going to move our storage area over here, because generally this will be the area we need it for. Let's also build a well. Most of this stuff will get moved later, but for now, just having it anywhere is fine. Not missing any resources, because we started with extra resources. Although that's not that's not the most important thing. I only started with the extra resources to boost Arthur's stats. All this stuff can wait a little bit longer until we've got the main things built. I need the handcrafting station doing. That'll fit in there. Can't actually see very well over here. It would be nice if there was like a skip night mode. As it gets later though, it doesn't matter so much because you tend to find that some of your outers start having traits that mean they sleep longer or less, they sleep more or less time. And so you end up with more stuff happening during the night. And once you have more inners who don't really sleep, or they don't sleep as much anyway, you find that you have more stuff going on at night. How strong are you? 800 key. You're kind of awful. I thought you were supposed to be you're supposed to be golden core. Why do you only have 800 key? Do you have any good stuff on you? That's nothing special. That's not bad. And this one massively increases artifact impact. That's not bad either. Oh, what's being attacked? Well, wolf. If I do this, Morgan should go get it. Get it, Morgan. You got really high battle and I gave you a half decent weapon. There we go. Can we just explore over here, please, so we can get rid of this little bit of fog of war? Fog of war? I guess not really fog of war. That's just how I would usually refer to it in these kind of games. Playing too many RTSs. You. This is no longer your bed. This is now King Arthur's. This is his throne room. His royal something or other. But he immediately needs to leave again and go down here. And he's going to go grab me some more marble blocks, because otherwise we're going to run out fairly sharpishly. I think this big tree here is getting in our way as well. Let's get rid of that. Is there another tree here? There's another tree here that we can't see properly. Get rid of that. Oh god, there's so many trees. Why did I start in a damn forest? Chop all of them. Okay, now we can see what we're doing. I'm probably going to need a lot of axes for this playthrough. Everyone will get an axe. Okay, so we also need a kitchen. That's fairly important. We will build ourselves a temporary kitchen over here. Eventually, actually, we do already have good resources. I could build the kitchen out of different things. So, with a good kitchen, the stove produces fire elements. So, to get very auspicious, you want to use earth element. Which we do have, because we can build it out of marble. Now the thing that becomes an issue here, how much igni copper do I have? No, I don't want to build that out of it. For now, I'm going to do this and we'll just see how warm the room ends up. If the room is too warm for people to be going in it, then we will have to reconsider this. Let's put it back one more. So what I like to do, or what I have been doing in my other playthroughs, is I make another bit of the room here, and in a bit far enough away so the feng shui doesn't affect the stove, I put a bunch of ice stuff. So we will probably do that. I'm just going to build this little room here and see what temperature it ends up at though. Do I have a game volume on? There's no music right now. Yeah, there should be music. I guess it's in between songs. The box there, let's get in that. There we go, music playing now. Okay, cool. So we have our marble stove. And I need to actually finish this room before I can see what temperature it ends up. We do now have this, so we should make a second axe. Because that way they can both have an axe, and that will just make clearing out the forest a little bit quicker. Oh, Arthur is here. So we will grab some resources we need from here. There's also the secret you can get, although I don't know if I can get it yet. I imagine you can get it straight away. I don't think you need the event. Cool, so what I think that's a big pile of iron, so we'll collect that. We definitely don't need any of the wood from here because we're in a blooming forest. And then I want to collect any large blocks of marble. Because these re-roll when you come in and out the map. So it's best to try and collect the biggest ones for each time you come in. And then after he has done this, let's see. Yeah, he's water element. It's really hard to get metal element stuff for cultivating early on. So we will just have him probably cultivate in his bedroom. No, I will build him a cultivation room using some of the iron, but there won't be key gathering there. We'll build him a cultivation room, and he can start trying to get a bit stronger. Once he's made it to core forming, we can have him start adventuring a bit more because he'll move a bit faster. To be fair though, I want to get you can get a rebirth pill really early on. I want to rebirth him into a different... sorry, I'm just seeing if there's anything good left. There's 215, we'll go with that one. None of the others are higher, are they? No. 215 it is. Yeah, I want to rebirth him into a different type of cultivator using a rebirthing pill. We'll probably not do that until we have a second cultivator anyway, though, so we can keep getting events as soon as they come up. Because a lot of the early game events are fairly important, at least for your initial growth. Cool, so once this is done, we have the most important stuff done. Somebody's set to chef, right? Yeah, Lady Lake is. In fact, I'm going to tell her if there's chefing to be done, do that over anything else, and Morgan for now. If there's healing, in fact, you can heal as well, but Morgan will heal if that needs doing. What are you doing, lady? Stop training. You don't need to train. Oh, there's a box here. I missed that. There we go. Probably hidden by a tree. Blooming trees everywhere. I'm going to chop down this whole blooming forest and sell it. Oh, look, there's some marble there. I know this map's supposed to be basically devoid of minerals. Like how the Canyon map has tons of minerals, but is devoid of trees. Cool, so... Currently it's -3. What's this room going to end up at? As long as it's bearable right now, that's what matters. It's getting a bit high. 31, 32, 33. Oh, it's gone pretty high. It's actually gone higher than I expected it to. Morgan, stop what you're doing. Go get rid of the tiger. Okay, as if... Oh, no, that's really hot. Okay, we do need... Okay, let's demolish this then. And I will immediately start building a bigger room here. So that we can... Okay, we will need to just clear out this. Okay, the king is back. We should use him first to explore the map, and then he can just cultivate. Why are you over here? Where are you going? Why do you... Oh, hello. Yin Yang Stille. This is our special thing on this map. Doesn't it cause bad events or bad weather? Yeah, it causes bad weather. Let's try it. Get it, Arthur. Stop what you're doing. Gain inspiration. 3,400 inspiration. And we now have a polar night. Excellent. Oh, why has he dropped everything off up here? This is partly my fault. Reward spot should be set over here for now. In fact, we can do even better than this. Just put the reward spot right next to... There we go. Right next to the storage area. We'll also put a training area over here for these two. Okay, they're doing that. Have we... The other axe has been made. I can actually see it on the floor. You equip that. Okay, now I can say that you're allowed to log as well. No, where's logging? I'm being blind. Logging, there we go. And you need to start just exploring around our starting location. And it'd be great if you hadn't left all of the stuff in the middle of nowhere, because now when somebody goes to collect that, they're going to get attacked by a bunch of animals. Like that. Somebody just got attacked by a wolf. Luckily, the mysterious cultivator took care of it. Ooh, a giant tree. Lovely. That can be where his starting cultivation room is. I think I'm going to switch him to a fire law. Now, are either of you actually hurt much? No, both of you were hurt. Not a lot at all. There's a ton of fertile ground. Oh, there's tons of these big trees. This is great. Everyone's going to cultivate fire laws. They're not actually, but I kind of want them to. What I could do with is finding some fertile soil, like over here, that's not as far away from our base. Let's check down this way. Is there? Oh, the spirit soil all the way around that as well. That's great. Oh, the whole pack of wolves that attack them. Damn. Butcher. Why can't I select this one? Hunt. Search that. Yeah, all the wildlife needs taming. We're gonna cut down all the trees and kill all the wildlife. Oops. I dare somebody to try and attack Arthur. Bring it, tigers and bears. How long is this polar night gonna last for? Half a day. That's not too bad. Okay, so I can't see there being any actual fertile soil too close to us. I'd like to start getting things growing as soon as possible, if possible. But so far what I'm seeing, in fact what we can do, we can uncover a ton of space at once here. Then come back up here. We certainly have a ton of farming we can do here. Even if it's not quite as much as I would like. No, come this way. I don't care if you need to sleep or cultivate or whatever you're doing. You're going to explore instead. If we get him into the top corner, it'll just make exploring a little bit easier. Because then we can, there we go. Then what I can do is tell him to come down here. Then if he just goes over here, then he can come back up here. And we can continue like that. So there's some more fertile soil here. Again, not really too close to our base. There's this little bit here. We could actually, just to start with, this is probably more than enough just for planting some wheat. And I can build my base around the area. Or we could always move the farm later. So yeah, I think this is done now. I want to do, so that's 1, 2. If I do that, then we can make a frozen section here. And we'll just put in some stuff made of ice crystal. And that should help cool that room down. Then once that's done, I think we want to start clearing away this so we can plant stuff. I'm thinking with regards to sending Arthur out to recruit people, we'll wait until we get the first event. And then I'll use that as a notice of when we're allowed to go and actually recruit people. Now let's see what temperature this room ends up at this time. There's a bunch of ice crystal stuff in here, so it should cool it significantly. Come on. Come on, ladies. Get you back into it. What I'll probably do later is just put a door in here and leave this into a huge ice room, which we will use for storing food. You're not actually hurt, are you? Oh, apparently you have a serious cut, but it's going to be a day till it gets bad. Ooh, here we go. You join me. Actually, you're pretty good. Those aren't too bad. Yeah, just for a temporary outer, you're perfectly fine. We'll accept you. And we should then expand the bedroom. I think with the bedroom, it's best just to keep all your outers in one place. So what we'll do is we'll demolish this back wall. And then we will expand that up such that I can put another couple of beds in there. Okay, what temperature is this room now? It's 3 outside. The room is -1. It's not changing. It's only 4 degrees colder than normal room. That is fine. And then life, bed, iron. Let's get some more beds in there. So we'll just expand this each time a new person turns up. Hey, the polar night's over. Arthur is mentally unstable. Let's fix that. We haven't actually got any leisure areas yet. Let me build you a great leisure area, Arthur. Here you go. Go play some tic-tac-toe. And play it next to the campfire. That can't go wrong. There you go. Look at him. The great King Arthur. Soon to be slayer of dragons. Playing tic-tac-toe on his own. Damn it. Get rid of the cat. I swear I'm going to hunt this whole place dry. So dry it'll be absolutely soaked in blood. Look at all these animals. Disgusting. Oh look, the mysterious cultivator's decided he has a room again now. Cool. So, we can assign Ling here. And we need a name for Ling. Ling, for now, you are going to be outer 1. That's not a 1. 1. There we go. Until you either achieve something remarkable or I find an actual use for you. You can heal, that's fine. You can chef, that's fine. Don't hunt. Building's fine. Don't farm. You can farm, though. Don't mine. You can log. Actually, don't log yet, because you don't have an axe yet. We'll get you an axe. Don't do these things. That's fine. Cool. Is there any important work I should set them to do? Yes. You're a peon. Get to work. Ash you. We'll do it this way. To be fair, I shouldn't set them as a peon, because they actually have some reasonable skills. Oh, they're a healer, but they'll never heal if they're a peon. So, for now, they can just be outer 1. Everyone is hurt. I don't know why, but I don't really care yet. None of them should be hurt majorly. Outer 1 doesn't matter. Lady Lake, why are you hurt? We have herbs, don't we? Yes. When are you gonna heal yourself, or is someone gonna heal you? I guess not. We'll find out next time, guys, if Lady Lake's cut gets infected and she dies before she can make any sword, never mind a magical one. So for now, that is going to be all. I hope you've enjoyed this first episode. As I say, the goal of this series, I think, is to try and get to and defeat the Flood Dragon. I know a lot more now than I knew last time, so if you're new to this game, I can teach you some stuff as we go along. So if you have any questions about what I'm doing or why I'm doing it, leave it in the comments. If you know the game quite well yourself and you think I'm doing anything not very well, let me know. But until next time, I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.